I hope none of you have ever experienced this, but imagine this. Imagine you can't find your AirPods and you've looked everywhere for them and you're just like, you know what? They'll pop up. And I have a backup, so I'll just use those for the time being. One day goes by, 2 days go by, and then one night you just decide to do a load of laundry and it's late. It's after 11 o'clock. And you're just going to throw it in the washer, and then the next day just throw it in the dryer. And you're too tired because it's late. You're too tired to go through the pockets and whatnot. And you know where I'm going with this. Yeah, I washed my AirPods, and no, they didn't rebound. But that kind of leads me into my number 4, the number 4 thing I learned this year, and that it's okay to try new things. But I want to challenge you for this year to come, actually in the months and years to come, and that use as a beacon the fact that it's okay to try new things, but even more importantly, it's okay to fail along the way. You know, life is like an experiment, and I have not met one person that has gone through life without failing at least once or twice, at least 100 or 200 times, right? I'm pretty sure my mistakes are in the thousands at this point. But that's how we learn, that's how we grow. And when we surround ourselves with the right people, and that should be another goal for you and you know, this year to come, it's one of my top goals, is to surround yourself with the right people. Because how many of us know that we can draw on the life experiences, the professional experiences, the emotional, physical, and mental experience that others have had if they're willing to share those with us. And obviously that's why I'm putting together this platform. I want to share mine with you, share my experiment with you, and share with you the notes, testimonies, ideas, thoughts. That way you can incorporate them into your experiments, learn from my mistakes, maybe get, 10, 15, 20 years ahead of the curve. You don't have to wait that long to have that information, that enlightenment, and to course correct based on what others have gone through. I surround myself with some super cool people, and I, participate in several different networking groups, several different masterminds, and I do it not because those that are around me are better than me or smarter than me, even though most of them are. I do it because I want to draw on their experiences. I want to bounce ideas off of them. I want to share my struggles with them, because chances are really, really good, as long as I've surrounded myself with the right people, chances are really, really good that they are going to be able to say, oh yeah, I've been there, done that. Here's what I did different. This is what worked. This is what didn't work. And that's one of the things that I want to encourage you, is to, number one, don't be afraid to try new things. It's okay. It's okay to fail. Lean into it. Learn from it. And if you can, laugh at it. Surround yourself with the right people. That way they give you some insight, some guidance, some help along the way, some course correction if you would. But more importantly, challenge yourself like you've never been challenged before. Try new things. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. It's kind of a fun place. It's kind of a fun game. One of the conversations we can have later on down the road is I can share with you how, at the peak of my career at that time, I've had new peaks since then, thank God. But up to that point, at the peak of my career, I decided to outsource a lot, basically hire a team, delegate a lot, sell the house, buy a Class A RV, and hit the road for 3 years. Now, we tapped out after 18 months, but my point is this, is that I challenged myself to do something different. do something super intentional, dare myself to try something new. And it's one of the best life experiences I've ever been through. And it catapulted me light years ahead of where I'd have been otherwise. And you got to think about it. Well, if I didn't do that, what would have happened? I would have continued to grow my business. I would have continued logging long hours. And even though the bank account would have looked amazing and the houses and cars and trips would have been amazing, I would have missed out on so much. Not only the 40 plus states that we visited, but just that time, so much time that I had with my family. And no one can steal that from me. One of the episodes I'm going to cut up next is that time is more important than money. And along that same thought process is M&Ms tie into time and they make time more valuable. And that's stuff that money can't buy. And if you want to know what the M&Ms are, stay tuned for that episode. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. I hope that you are excited about not only today, but where we're going tomorrow. And so with that, thank you so much for checking this episode out. Forgive me for driving and talking. I just had some extra time, and I wanted to try something new, and that's okay, right? All right, everybody. God bless.